North American Roller Hockey Championships, also known as NARCh, is the world's largest roller hockey tournament. Whether you're 5 years old or 40 years old, it is at this event, held for 3 weeks every summer, where your merit in the sport is truly measured. They call it the world's greatest roller hockey for a reason. It's got a lot of impact not only on the sport, but on those who participate in it. We're going to take you inside and give you a look as we count you down and get you ready for the 2014 NARCH Pro Championship.
NARCH stands for the North American Roller Hockey Championships, and we've been in business since 1994, so we're very excited. It's our 21st year of putting on this colossal event.
NARCH to me is the championship of roller hockey in North America. Most of the players that play in it and have played since its inception have strived to do this and win this tournament. It means that you're the best junior team in the country. It means that you're the best Division I team in the country. If you're fortunate enough to win pro, it means you're the best pro team in the country.
If someone were coming to a NARCH final has never been here before, I can guarantee you, when you walk in that front door, you're going to get a feeling like you've never had coming to a hockey tournament. You're going to get a bigger sense of a game, and I guarantee you, you're going to leave with just a feeling like, I got to come back.
In the beginning, going back even a little bit further to the early 90s, rollerblading was pretty hot, and unfortunately that was more of a fad, kind of came and went, but the sport itself stayed. And as you watch this sport, it's a lot closer to ice hockey than, when you say roller hockey, people really don't understand what roller hockey is until we show them and like, wow, that's pretty cool. It actually looks like ice, but it's got a lot of cool qualities, like playing 4-on-4.
Roller hockey, you basically play with the whole rink. There's no offsides, there's no icings. So you're playing that way. You know what's funny, because when you're playing roller hockey, one of the first differences I found in being an ice hockey guy and playing roller hockey was you're not playing on ice. And I got hit one time and fell, and just 20 years of playing ice hockey, you're just used to hitting the ice and going. While you hit the floor, it's a wake-up call. You stopped instantly rather than sliding kindly. It was funny.
What's really cool about this sport is we're starting to see some second-generation growth. So there's a lot of people who actually played in this event as kids in the 90s who are now parents, and they've got 10, 12-year-olds running around the rink. And so to see that and to see them light up, and even to see the memories that they have about being at NARCH, it's really cool. We had kids out here for the skills competition yesterday that were a foot shorter than the net, playing goalie. So 4.5, 5 years old, that's when they start, and we've got a 45 and over division, and there'll be guys well into their 50s that they love to play the sport, and of course everything in between.
As a player who, was getting hit an awful lot as a ice hockey player and had some head injuries and so on and so forth, the game gave me back the game, is really what it boiled down to.
There was a professional roller hockey league in the 90s called RHI, and it was on ESPN, and technology's come a long way since then. The floor's better, the puck's better, the wheels are better, and the talent's better. Kids are really good. A lot of kids cross over and play ice hockey as well. Some don't, but it's a fast, exciting sport if you watch what we're doing here. Probably my biggest pet peeve running NARCH is listening to parents say that their ice hockey coaches don't want their kids playing roller hockey, when the honest irony to it is that's how the kid got involved in the ice hockey team, and in most cases he's the best player on the team because of the skills that roller hockey gives you. We do have teams from all over the world. We've got, later in the tournament, we've got teams from Japan coming, France, and the Colombians have taken over. Those guys are great, and I believe we have 22, 25 teams from Colombia. The great thing about the international teams is they bring a whole new energy to the event. They're kind of soccer-driven fans, and that's, the Colombians are playing when they're on the rink. Even if you're on another rink, because you can hear their parents going nuts in the stands. So they really bring a whole new level of energy to the event.
Well, I think the international scope is growing more so than anywhere else in the world. South America and Europe and even into Asia is growing dramatically. And they're playing here at NARCH, Colombian teams in platinum and winning gold medals, and it's incredible to see that this is becoming a global stage.
The cool thing about NARCH is when you win a championship, whether it's at a club level or if it's at the platinum level or the pro level, if you're winning a club or silver championship and you're walking out of here, you know you won something. And it's not easy to win. You have a sense of accomplishment. That's what I really love about NARCH is when you're coming in and you walk in that door, you're competing. And it's a bigger sense of than just going to a regular hockey tournament. Yeah, you're having fun, but the passion that stirs up inside you when you hit the floor, probably unlike any other roller hockey tournament, or, to be honest with you, any hockey tournament I've ever been to.
Everybody knows that this is the tournament that you have to win. If you want to be known as the best team in roller hockey, this is where you're going to do it. The great thing about NARCH is that it's more than just a hockey tournament. You know, there's sponsors, sponsorship row. We want to create an event, not just another hockey tournament where you come into the rink and then you leave the rink and that's all there is to it. We want people to stay in the facility and watch other games. And what's cool about the sport is you don't have a Zamboni coming off to kill time. We're just 40 minutes, 45 minutes, you know, pumping out game after game after game, so you could stick around and watch a lot of great action, and the atmosphere is great to do that. One of the great things is the sense of community. You know, a lot of these kids, they play each other here at NARCH and they become friends year-round, and they can't wait to see each other and hang out at the event. So it's more than just a sport to a lot of people. It's like hockey family.
If I had to describe NARCH in one word, it would probably be awesome. It's just so much fun to play and meet new people around the world.
It's just special. It's unique. It has given me the personal growth and opportunity to do what I love to do most, and that is to be with these kids, to support them, to help them excel on and off the floor, to be a mom, to be a friend, to just celebrate all those successes with them at whatever level that they're at and watch them continue on.
The best part about NARCH is playing in front of a lot of people that come here and having a chance to win a gold medal all around the world, like against people all around the country.
What NARCH is basically a fun, really fun roller hockey tournament where people from all over the country, even British Columbia, come.
You know, from my perspective, walking in, looking at the arena, this is home for Ben. Ben's he's a big stage type of guy. He's not shy about wanting to be in the middle of things and to play in a place like this and be on the big screen up there. That's exactly what that's all about him. I mean, that's what he wants. He likes the attention. He likes people to see him, and he wants to be noticed, and that's great for him.
The last 2 weeks I was excited because I actually get to play in NARCH again. And I'm here also in front of my grandparents, and it's also a pretty cool experience here. Winning that medal, it's just the best feeling ever when you, like, that last 10 seconds. That last seconds that you have, it's just hard to describe because there's so much going through your mind and you have no idea what's going to happen. You just hope you don't take a stupid penalty for anything, and you just got to hope for the best.
You know, as far as this event goes, when you walk in here and you got 300 plus teams playing in an event, you're going to be floored because the energy is there from 6 in the morning till midnight.
What it would be like to win a gold medal would be awesome. I never done it before. It would be really cool.
If I win the gold medal, it'd be amazing because this is my first NARCH ever, and we're already off to a good start with 3-0, and I'm actually, I guess, in the running for top scorer. I have like 5-6 goals in 3 games, so it's going to be really cool if we won it.
Well, to win a NARCH Pro Championship, I mean, it's a very tough thing to do. You got a lot of teams you're playing against, and frankly, the caliber of play in the last even 5 years has just grown tremendously to where you got to come to the event. You only got 3 or 4 short days to come together as a team, to make it all happen all at one time, and you might have the greatest team on paper, but it don't mean jack. You know, you got to come in and you got to gel as a team in a short amount of time. It's a lot of things coming together in a math equation that it's kind of like calculus.
The sun is setting on the Gulf Coast of Florida as it plays host to the world's greatest roller hockey tournament. The NARCh Pro Championship is on Universal Sports. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the Breakaway Sports Pub in Germain Arena in Estero, Florida. I'm Nick Gismondi alongside Jeremy Ellis, and it is Universal Sports' coverage of the 2014 NARCh Pro Championship Game. Black Ice and Vanquish are getting set to drop the puck, but before we get you there, let's get you set up, including a little bit of a difference than what you're used to if you watch ice hockey. Roller hockey, Jeremy, similar, but there are some differences.
That's right. Don't let the flashy uniforms fool you out here on the roller hockey floor. The rink is the same size. The goals are the same. You want to score more goals than your opponent. But in doing so, you have some options. That being only 4 players aside in this hockey game, so they go 4-on-4 at any given time. Lots of scoring, lots of opportunities. No blue line, so no icing, no offsides. You'll see the play stretch up and down the floor, long passes, lots of opportunities.
And because of those similarities between these two sports, there's a lot of opportunity for crossover between ice hockey players and roller hockey players, and not just at the youth level. We're talking at the pro level. Several NHLers who are currently playing in the league right now have played and are playing in this tournament.
Plenty of household names have cut their teeth here at the NARCh tournament for roller hockey. That includes TJ Oshie, who made a name for himself during this past year's Winter Olympics. Pat Maroon, who now plays for the Anaheim Ducks. Also, Bobby Ryan, now with the Ottawa Senators. And a goaltender that you'll see here today, Tom McCullum, who plays for the AHL, American Hockey League, Grand Rapids Griffins, but he is property of the Detroit Red Wings.
McCullum could play a very big part in this championship game. You'll see him out there tonight. And we'll have more on exactly what to look for from these two teams when we come back right after this. Welcome back inside the Breakaway Sports Pub in Germain Arena in Estero, Florida. I'm Nick Gismondi alongside Jeremy Ellis, getting you all set here for the championship game. But the journey to get here, though it may not be as grueling as the Stanley Cup, it still has its mountains to climb.
That's right. Usually you play only 1 hockey game per day, but in this tournament, everything is compacted into a 3-day series. So that means you're playing more than 1 hockey game a day. And for the Vanquish, they had a tough road to go. They came in as the number 5 seed. They defeated the Palma Cyclones 4-1. And then in the semifinal, they won a tight one against Alkali RPD 2-1 to find themselves here in the final.
We caught up with Vanquish head coach Nabil Gurgis about the road and about what they have to do to win this game.
The Black Ice team has traditionally been really up and down the court. They're a little younger. They play really well as units, so they like to go up and down the court and skate. But then in the last couple games in the playoffs here, they've tightened up a bit and have kept the games very low scoring and been more defensive minded. So I think you're going to see like that type of game in the first half. I think you're going to see a pretty tight game where both teams are kind of feeling each other out a little bit. And I think you might get loosened up a little bit in the second half once kind of the flow of the game is determined. But I think it's going to be a tight one. You know, they're looking for respect. It's the first time they've been there, and we know how that is because 2 years ago that was us. You know, we had not been there, and we were looking for respect, and we got there, and we won as the 10 seed that year. So we know like they're dangerous. We got a lot of respect for them, but we're hopeful.
So if this is a old guard versus the new breed situation, that means that Black Ice has a little bit of a road to hoe themselves. What has their journey been like to get to this championship?
Well, Nick, no one had a bigger mountain to climb than this Black Ice squad. They came in as the number 9 seed. So what does that mean? They've played 1 extra game than everyone else. They had to play the number 8 seed Alkali Surge. They dominated them 9-1. Then they took on the defending champion, the Lebeda Snipers, who are the #1 seed in this NARCh Pro playoff. What do? They take down the defending champs 2-1, and then they, icing on the cake to get here, they shut out Next Gen 1-0 in the semifinals, that one coming in overtime.
Let's switch gears and talk about who you have to look out for on both of these teams. I want to start things off with Vanquish. Give me your top 3 guys on that squad.
Well, it starts and ends with number 71, Tyler Walzer. Walzer, one of the tallest players out here in NARCh Pro, and he's got one of the hardest shots as well. So Tyler Walzer, he is the quarterback on the power play unit. He likes to set things up. Walzer comes into this hockey game, 4 goals, 1 assist, a very hard shot. Chris Kendall, number 10. He's got 2 goals along with 2 assists, including the game-winning goal in the semifinals. And on the end line, it's Tom McCullum, the goaltender from the AHL Grand Rapids Griffins, the last line of defense, and it's a tough one to beat.
All right, let's talk about the keys to victory for Vanquish.
Nick, Vanquish likes to control the puck. Their primary objective in this hockey game is to possess it as much as possible. Black Ice will run a run and gun. Vanquish will slow things down and look for their opportunity to bury it in the back of the net.
All right, switching gears now, if we talk about the Black Ice, who are your 3 guys to look out for on that squad?
Well, you have to think about number 93, William Piscali. He scored the overtime goal in the semifinal against Next Gen. He comes in as the leading scorer for this Black Ice team, 5 goals, 6 assists. So it starts there. PJ DiMartino, number 55. He also has 5 goals to go along with 3 assists. He's a playmaker. He plays defense for this Black Ice team, but he's shifty, and he will jump into the play at any given time. And then, along between the pipes, Michael Machinsky, a shutout in the semifinals. Machinsky, a very tough goaltender to beat if you are the Vanquish.
Well, and it could be a goaltending matchup between Machinsky as well as that very strong AHL goaltender, McCullum. This could be a goaltender's battle, and we could see a low-scoring hockey game here.
Well, we've seen low-scoring hockey games so far in this NARCh Pro playoffs. So 2 goals could win this hockey game, and you have to think whoever gets on the board first could go a long way to deciding this contest.
And that's a nice segue to talk about your keys to victory for the Black Ice squad.
Well, I tell you what, if you're the Black Ice team, you're playing free and easy. You aren't supposed to be here. They know that they have nothing to lose going into this hockey game. They can let it all hang out here. So Black Ice, they're going to take chances. They're going to look to get on the board, and they're going to skate up and down as hard as they can.
All right, finally, what are they playing for? Well, it's pride, of course, no matter what, but it's also a little bit of money on the line.
That's right. It's all about the Benjamins. $20,000 up for grabs, $15,000 for the winners, $5,000 for the runner-ups. And let's not forget the Stanley Cup of roller hockey, the NARCh Pro Trophy. It is shined up and ready to go, and one team's going to celebrate here with it tonight.
They're going to celebrate right behind us with that tonight, no question about it. You won't want to miss that. But before they get to the celebrating, they've got to play the game. The trophy and the cash are on the line, and the puck drops in the championship game when we return to Germain Arena for the 2014 NARCh Pro Championship between Black Ice and Vanquish. Don't go anywhere. That's coming up next. The 2014 NARCh Pro Final on Universal Sports from Germain Arena in Estero, Florida. Hi, everybody. Nick Gismondi alongside Jeremy Ellis. We are all set for puck drop, but first, a quick look at the rosters. Black Ice playing the visitor in this one. They'll be taking on the home team and higher seed, Vanquish. Head coach Nabil Gurgey and Tyler Svoboda leading the charge there as we get you all set, and we are underway. Piscali with the win for Black Ice. They're going to try and get this thing going right off the top. Your officials, Anthony Folletti, Brett Martin, and the linesman, Daniel Pecora. Black Ice as PJ DiMartino works this one up, then a quick drop pass. This will be over to Tiffenworth. He'll be fine with taking it off into the corner. And now we'll work this one back. It's going to be a slow pace to start this game as these two teams feel each other out.
Well, it's going to be touch and go right now. No one wants to take that first opportunity that leads to a mistake back the other direction.
Black Ice certainly with nothing to lose in this one. They are the underdog. They are the new breed trying to take on the old guard. This is the first time they've been in this situation. Really just want to try and get something going. They're going to try and increase the pace of this game. Vanquish is going to try and just sit back a little bit. Now it's DiMartino up the left side. He'll start a rush here for Black Ice. Cuts in front. McCullum with a nice poke check, and it'll stay on the stick of Martino. Scrum in the corner.
DiMartino will come out with it. Cuts to the front. Backhand pass. That'll just go wide. No problem there for McCollum to scare it away. He is going to be a huge factor in this game. Both DiMartino as well as McCollum. I think that those two are going to do battle quite a bit.
Well, DiMartino's listed as a defenseman, but there you see him on the offensive side of his game. He's all over the place. McCollum, the big netminder, you're going to have to really get him moving if you want to get one past him.
Back inside now, Black Ice trying to work it out of their own zone. Brogan Rafferty will make a play and a quick whistle with 13:30 to go here in this first half. 2 15-minute halves. It has been an interesting road for both of these two teams. Now you see that whistle right there because they didn't advance the puck quick enough from behind the net.
Well, that's a unique situation to roller hockey. You have 3 seconds to get the puck back in action. What you don't want to do is slow the pace down on this game.
Rafferty wins this draw again. Right now, Black Ice is dominating the face-off circles. That can play a huge part later on in this game. 13:20 to go. We are scoreless in the NARCh Pro Championship game between Black Ice and Vanquish. Their first shot of the night, that comes off of the stick of Zach Stone. No goals in this tournament, 2 assists. He's a playmaker, not a goal scorer. Vanquish now controlling the puck back inside their own zone. Sebo will advance it. Check player. Him and Sebek, the 2 checks on this Vanquish team, and now Black Ice the other direction. Tyler Kraft. That angle, quick shot. That one goes high and wide. McCollum might have gotten a piece of it. Vanquish trying to regain the puck, but right now it is Black Ice pushing the pace. We talked about in the pregame show how puck possession was going to be key for both of these teams, and so far it has been Black Ice dominating it. A nice defensive play there by Zach Stone. He's going to bring that one back around as he defends off the Black Ice. Now it's Cripps along the right side. Long pass down into the corner. Back up to the point. Puck inside Black Ice territory now. That's Sebo. He'll work it into the far corner. 3 goals, 1 assist for Sebo. Back to Sebek. It'll be turned over, and Black Ice will work it the other way on the stick of Matt Gerger, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native. So pretty much the pace we expected to see as Black Ice will come up. No quality shots yet on McCollum. If you're going to beat this guy, those shots have got to come with a little bit of puck moving. You got to get him coming side to side. Now Josh Foote with a quick shot, and Majinski is up to the task for Black Ice.
Well, you see the pace there by Black Ice. Soon as they get the puck, they want to run and gun and get it down there. The one player that you got to keep an eye on, though, for Vanquish is Josh Foote, as he just pressed the action back the other direction.
Tyler Walser now working it back for Vanquish. Now here they go with that slow it down, pull it back play.
Well, you're going to see here the Black Ice team extending the pressure, and then you get the long pass up the boards. They're trying to get a break there and try to create odd man rushes.
This is similar to what Vanquish did to get into this final in their semi.
Well, you lull the opponent to sleep, and you see them here weaving through their own end. Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward, and the Vanquish do a good job of that in each and every game.
Walser quarterbacking that. You see the communication back and forth. That was Walser over to Burnett. He controls it right now. Here comes that swing the other direction. Long pass. It's Burnett. Tries to work in. Nothing of quality there. Nice defensive play by the Black Ice to push that to the outside.
Burnett, known as the best defenseman on this team. Only 2 assists in the tournament, but what he doesn't do is get scored on out there when he's on the rink.
Long shift here for Vanquish. Walser is quarterbacking this. Alex Darinka plays for Ohio State in the NCRHA. Over to Josh Foote. This is Burnett now from back behind his own net. He's going to work this up the middle. Vanquish very happy to just kind of slow this play down. Black Ice came out hot. Now it's Burnett. Through the neutral zone. Tries to make a break up the right-hand side. That was over to Kozlowski. Couldn't do it. Black Ice attack and try to regain the puck. They're going to get it and come back the other direction. That's KJ Tiffenworth. 4 goals, 2 assists. Cuts in, and another great poke check there by McCollum, and he's able to steer the rebound away as well. PJ DiMartino now with the puck. Tries to work it out to the front. Black Ice increasing the pace in this one, trying to get some quality shots in on McCollum. They've had shots, but they've all been from the outside.
That's correct. When you have a good opportunity, you're trying to get it towards the net. You need traffic in front of the goaltender. You also need people up there looking for a rebound.
DiMartino, nice spinorama move to try and bring this out of his own end. He's got control of the puck, and he'll drop it off nicely here for Billy Piscali. Piscali works it up the middle. 5 goals, 6 assists. He is this team's leading scorer. over to Rafferty. He'll get one that just goes wide and back inside Black Ice territory now. They've got that puck possession. They're going to try to hang on to it. Again, it's DiMartino on the right side to Rafferty. 9:11 to go in this first half. We are scoreless. Black Ice and Vanquish.
One thing about PJ DiMartino, he controls the puck. He does not turn that puck over. He keeps it on his stick, and he keeps it in the possession of Black Ice.
Well, he's tall and lengthy, and he's got a lot of speed, and it is like a magnet on his stick. Very good puck control. Martino now, he'll move this up the boards to Kozlo. Kozlo in front of the net, a great chance there. Tyler Kraft waiting for it. Couldn't get to it, and they'll have to regroup. Black Ice now the long-range pass back to their own end. And it'll be Gerger who takes it back behind Mazinski, and they'll set this up again. DiMartino up the boards. Long pass into the neutral zone. Back the other direction. That's Billy Piscali. Now over to Tyler Kraft. He's going to work this back one to Martino. Martino walking in. Quick shot. Rebound. And McCullum will hold on for the save. Back inside Germain Arena, 8:15 to play in the first half. We are scoreless between the Black Ice and Vanquish. Nick Gismondi alongside Jeremy Ellis bringing you this one on Universal Sports. Face-off for Daniel Lanoy, and he'll win this one deep inside Vanquish territory. Vinny Caligari, 1 goal, 3 assists. Number 74 for the Black Ice, back behind his own net, and they'll start the charge the other direction. Leaves this one on a tee for Daniel Lanoy. Illinois, one of the younger players on this already very young team, getting his pro experience and doing it on the biggest stage in roller hockey. Illinois leaves it on a tee for Caligari, who moves it to Gerger. And Vanquish will regain control of the puck and come down the other direction. Now a chance in front. It's a quick shot and a nice save. Sebo worked in on that left side, but Mazinski managed to get across and comes up with the save, and now back inside. It's Vanquish territory. They're going to work this the other direction. Tyler Walser up to Sebo. Sebo, 3 goals, 1 assist. One of 2 Czech players. Vanquish pushing the pressure now a little bit. Sebo with a shot. Mazinski with another save.
And there you see a turnover created by Vanquish led to a good scoring opportunity the other direction.
Black Ice going to push the pressure now in that other direction. It's Daniel Lanoy trying to push it a little bit, but Vanquish is going to pick it back up, and now it's Tyler Walser, number 71 along the left side. He's going to get to the top of the circle. Couldn't get that shot off Brogan Rafferty with a nice defensive play there for the Black Ice.
Good opportunity there for Walser. Better defense there by Rafferty.
With it now, number 92, that's Nathan Gerger. Gerger's going to go cross ice for Caligari. Caligari up to Rafferty. Quick shot, McCullum the save.
That's where you got to take a shot there. You got to screen by the Vanquish player. You got to let it go.
That's one of the better ones of quality, but you got to get him moving side to side. That's a quick shot there by Josh Foote. 2 goals and 1 assist. Team Canada member for the IIHF in roller hockey. Quality player. Look for him to have an impact. Black Ice, so walk in. Rafferty shot goes high and up on the glass off of his stick. Didn't get through to McCullum.
Good opportunity there, but again, Vanquish, the bigger player, getting in front, creating a shot that deflects wide of McCullum. Good defense there by the Vanquish.
Vanquish in, quick shot, and Mazinski will make a save there. He's been up to the task so far as Alex Darinka got a shot off.
Good opportunity there, and he's got a wicked wrister, so if he can let that fly, that's a good opportunity if they can jump him into the play each and every time for the Vanquish.
Speedy PJ DiMartino now back on the court. He's got the puck in front of his own net. He's very fine with just taking this back and slowing it down on the Black Ice side now.
There you see, DiMartino just does not make mistakes. He sees that he doesn't have numbers. What does he do? He elects to take it back behind his own cage and start it up the other direction.
Well, we talked about this in the pregame show, but something you obviously notice is there's no blue lines, there's no red lines. So if ice hockey is a more zonal game, roller hockey is more man-on-man.
That's correct. Being only 4-on-4 out there, they're going to play tight man-to-man and use that to create good defensive opportunities.
Good chance right there by the Black Ice. Matt Gerger made a move. It moved in and got a quick shot, but it didn't make it all the way through. You got to test McCullum. I think really the only way you're going to beat him is get him moving side to side or put traffic in front of the net. Now in front, great opportunity right there. Again, just hanging out was Gerger. 2 goals and 3 assists, had a chance. Contact now in the corner Physicality picking up a little bit. That shot's going to come from Inouye, and it's a nice save by McCullum. He's going to hold on. 4:48 to go in the first half.
You're starting to see things open up here a little bit. End-to-end action, good scoring opportunities by each side. And you have to wonder if Black Ice is going to try to jump a third man into the action here, because they're starting to get some better opportunities in there on McCullum.
Face off to the right of McCullum, deep inside Vanquish territory. Vanquish will win the draw. Zach Stone now behind his own net. He'll leave it on a tee for Michael Seabow. Hanging out in the neutral zone, that's Walzer. Walzer won't be able to work it through. Good press here by Black Ice, and it's Rafferty working it up. Drop pass in the middle for Gerger. That is Matt.
Good block there by Burnett, getting in front of that shot.
He's going to bring it back the other direction. Now it's Andy Cripps. Cripps won't make it through. Turn back over, and Matt Gerger will work it the other direction. 26 for the Black Ice. Over to Rafferty. Rafferty's shot up high and out of play. Face-off will be to the left of McCullum. 2 Gergers on this Black Ice roster for you. Number 26, that is Matt. His brother Nathan, number 92. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists.
Well, they have sprung free Brogan Rafferty. That was already his 3rd good opportunity in this game. So he's jumping up into the play. They try to weave it through and set some screens there on the defense to open up a shot.
Matt Gerger also hanging out in front of the net. He's picked up a couple good opportunities as well. Vanquish is going to try and slow this down again as Black Ice tries to increase the pace. Alex Starinka, Ohio State of the NCRHA, behind his own net, leaves it for Josh Foote. Foote is going to work this up the left side. Now in front, quick shot there on the backhand by Patrick Sebek, number 81. Nice save by Majinski. Vanquish still controlling the puck. Walzer being pressed with it, and he'll have to retreat to his own zone and regroup.
Black Ice scrambling just a bit there, but they did a good job getting a body in between the shot taker and the goaltender.
This is Walzer, near side boards, trying to work it in and get it deep again, but a nice job defensively by KJ Tiffenworth of the Black Ice to push that to the outside, forces a turnover, and now Caligari works it the other direction. Moves it into the center for Billy Piscali. Quick shot, and McCullum with the glove. He saw that all day long. If there's one thing about McCullum, he's not too flappable. The AHL goaltender for the Grand Rapids Griffins and property of the Detroit Red Wings. He's going to make that save all day long. When you're facing guys like Crosby and Ovechkin, you can make that glove save.
He is, but a good job there by Billy Piscali to get a little bit of space so that Darinka couldn't get a body in front of that shot. Nice move there by Billy.
3:10 to go in this first half. We are scoreless, Black Ice and Vanquish. It's the 2014 NARCh Pro Championship on Universal Sports. Now Black Ice, backhand. This one just goes wide as Anthony Kozlow worked it to the front of the net, looking for his first goal of this tournament.
I think Kozlow took a high stick there, no call, but a good opportunity right out in front.
Kozlowski now works this up to Samo. Samo, inside shot. Mazinski will make that save.
Good opportunity there for Samo. That one got through all the way to Machinsky.
Daniel Inouye now for the Black Ice, puts it on a tee. Over for Vincent Caligari. Caligari tries to work it low. No good angle there. McCullum steers it off to the side. Caligari, he'll regroup and send it all the way down the length of the ice to Nathan Gerger, number 92. 3 goals, 3 assists. He's going to hold on to that behind the net, and Black Ice are going to regroup with 2:20 to go in this first half.
Well, that's where you see they get an opportunity at one end, they get possession back of the puck, they take it back down into their own end, and that's where they start it up again.
A lot of methodical play by both of these teams. They're trying to counter each other. It's a bit of a chess match right now. 2:08 to go. Working it up. PJ DiMartino now with an opportunity. It gets turned over. Vanquish now with a chance. The odd man rush. It's Cripps. Leaves it on a tee. Shot. That one won't make it all the way through, and another high stick there. Don't think that was intentional. We'll try and pick it up, but Andy Cripps for Vanquish on that left side board. Over to Kendall. Poked away.
Not
to the point.
Another good opportunity.
Sebek now with it. Black Ice trying to get it through, slowing down a little. Daniel Inouye works it over. Inouye with a chance, and McCullum. Best opportunity here so far, but McCullum able to get side to side and make that save.
I thought that was one too many passes, but they ended up creating a great opportunity. And I tell you what, McCullum just got the paddle on that one. That one was really close.
One thing you're going to notice about Daniel Inouye, he is speedy and a playmaker. He's going to make things happen in tight where you can't really see it. Zach Stone now back behind his own net for Vanquish. Leaves this on a tee, and Patrick Sebek tries to work it up that left side. Penalty coming up. The hand was in the air. That's going to be a tripping call. Black Ice doesn't like it.
They're not going to like it, but Tiffenworth clearly right there. You see him leave his feet. Anytime you leave your feet and take down a puck carrier, you're going to get called. That's going to go for a tripping. Tiffenworth not happy. You see DiMartino talking it over with the officials. That's going to get called 100% of the time.
So a penalty and now a power play opportunity here for Vanquish. The first penalty of this hockey game, that will be a tripping call. Will be on number 98, KJ Tiffenworth.
Have to keep an eye here on the Vanquish, especially Sebek, the Czech player. They like to set it. They work it around up top to him and look to free him up for a one-timer on the wing.
Keep in mind, this game is played 4-on-4, so with a power play opportunity, it is now a 4-on-3 for the Vanquish. There is a lot of room to move the puck.
Yeah, that puck's going to get close to the net, too. They're going to work from only about the top of the circles, whereas you see it across the blue line in ice hockey.
Down low right now. Black Ice playing this one smart. Vanquish is going to work it back out to the point. Tyler Walzer, look for him to quarterback this. He's on the far side. Coming near side to Kozlowski. Over to Walzer. He'll work in and go down low for Kendall. Nothing of quality so far. Black Ice pushing him to the outside. Sebek will go back to the point for Kozlowski. Kozlowski and Walzer keen to play catch with it for a moment here. Now Walzer, top of the circles, works in, shot, Brzezinski the save. Puck into the left side corner. Back up to the boards. Walzer's retreated. Quick shot in high off the glass. It'll come all the way back around. 2 seconds to go. 15 minutes in the books. As we have 1/2 left to play in this hockey game, and so far, Jeremy Ellis, it's been a pretty even match. We talked about it being a bit of a goaltending battle from minute number 1 when we first set you up for this hockey game. And so far, McCullum and Maszynski, they've really been up to the task. PJ DiMartino has been speedy. He's got 5 shots so far. Walzer on the other side has been the main guy for the Vanquish, but again, it's been McCullum and Maszynski that have been the story here in this first period.
I tell you what, I'm actually surprised to see that many saves by each goaltender, because for the first 5 or 6 minutes of this hockey game, it was touch and go. It wasn't as if someone was trying to score. It was if neither team was trying to make that first mistake. So with 10 shots and 8 shots respectively, these teams have definitely opened up after they went through those initial jitters here on such a big stage. So I expect things to really start to go up and down here as we get this second half underway.
Vanquish still has a power play left here, about 1:23 of time remaining. What do they need to have? Who's got to score first in this one?
Well, whoever scores first is definitely going to have an advantage, but Black Ice, if they get on the board first, that's really going to set Vanquish back, especially with Vanquish having this first power play of the game.
All right, Walzer, who plays for Grenoble in the French League, he'll set this up again. He has been the quarterback for this team.
They play a box here on this power play, so they're trying to work it down low at some point.
Walzer, near side, walks in, top of the circle, goes down low. Chris Kendall, back up to Walzer now. Cross rink for Kozlowski. Kozlowski down low. Sebek and Kozlowski. Now Walzer, a quick shot. Maszynski got a piece of it. 17 seconds left on this power play. 14-12 to play in the second and final half. We are scoreless. Vanquish and Black Ice. Power play's over in 5 seconds. One last shot. That one just goes wide. Maszynski didn't know where it was. Walzer with it. 1 second left, and we are back to even strength. They'll get one last shot at it. This one goes wide. Maszynski again didn't see it. Traffic in front of the net has been Vanquish's game plan, and now Black Ice with some relief. They're going to come the other direction with it. Number 98, KJ Tiffenworth with some speed. Shot doesn't make it all the way through. Vanquish doing a nice job putting bodies in front of these shots as well.
Yeah, you got some big players out there for Vanquish. Darinka, Walzer, all those guys well over 6 feet with skates on. They provide a great pylon there in between the goaltender McCullum and the shooters of Black Ice.
Okay, Black Ice now back behind their own net. Vinny Caligure plays NCAA D3 hockey for SUNY Potsdam in Shoreham, New York, Long Island. They're going to work it back the other direction. Rafferty trying to get something going here. Good defense here by the Vanquish. Now it's Josh Foote. Number 11 works it deep inside Black Ice territory. 13:02 to play in this second half. At some point, Somebody's got to take a chance, make a move. Black Ice has been playing a little bit more dangerously, if you will, taking opportunities, taking chances.
They've definitely had the better scoring opportunities, but Vanquish no slouch themselves. They had a good opportunity as well, as you see puck go out of play. On that last power play, you have to say Black Ice is going to pick up quite a bit of momentum there as they kill off that power play opportunity.
Hey, keep in mind, for more information on roller hockey as well as on NARCh, and of course other highlights from this and the entire tournament, log on to www.narch.com. Great pictures, great video. It's a great tournament, and there's a lot to see on that site. Back to the action here. 12:39 to go. Second half, scoreless. Vanquish is going to work this the other direction. That is Josh Foote. Tries to make a move, loses it. Black Ice picks it up. Brogan Rafferty now controls. He'll leave it over to DiMartino. DiMartino up to Caligari. Gerger in. Shot won't work. Burnett now the other direction for Vanquish. Cross ring pass. Chance shot. Mazinski the save as Zach Stone got one off. Loose in front. Scramble. Mazinski's down. Doesn't know where it's at. He doesn't have his stick. Zach Stone now has the puck. Works it over to Burnett. Up to Josh Foote. 2 goals and an assist. Foote now works it down along the short boards. Deep inside for Burnett. Back up to Foote. Cross ice for Stone.
Here you see Black Ice really compacting the center of the rink, not giving any good scoring opportunities. They're going to have to come up with speed like they are here with Foote to break into their box there that the Black Ice team is playing right now.
11:30 to go. Second half. We are still scoreless. This shot goes high and wide. Black Ice haven't gotten possession back, and now they will, working it the other direction. Here's Rafferty. Over to Gerger. Shot, and McCullum the save.
Well, he's going to save that 100% of the time, but you transition it back the other direction, and Black Ice just trying to feed pucks towards McCullum, look for a rebound, look for a fluky goal, anything to get past this guy, because I tell you what, the first goal is going to go miles to deciding this hockey game.
Especially as time becomes a factor in this one. 11:20 to go. Face-off inside Vanquish territory, won by the Vanquish. Scully will pick it back up for Black Ice as they try to regain control, but the other direction it comes. Vanquish will regroup inside their own end. Tyler Walzer will quarterback. Now work it up the left side off the pass of Kozlowski. There's Walzer. Tries to feed one through the middle. Daniel Lanois intercepts that and works it the other direction. It's Piscali now. Into the center. Quick shot. Easy save for McCullum. He steers that one off into the corner. Chance here for the Black Ice. Couldn't get the shot off. Was Anthony Kozlow right in front of the net. A gift on his stick, and he couldn't make it happen.
Kozlow, no more for his defense. No goals, 1 assist in this hockey tournament, but a great opportunity there for the young fella.
PJ DiMartino now for Black Ice. He has been this team's spark plug, no doubt. 8 points. Plays for Newman in the NCRHA. No-look pass in front of the net. Nobody there to pick it up. Billy Piscali will grab the garbage in the corner and send it all the way back down, and Black Ice will be content with regrouping.
Black Ice looks like the faster team right now, Nick. They are the first ones to the loose pucks, and they're creating the better opportunities.
Kozlow up to Rafferty. Comes in and has that backhand opportunity, but Vanquish with a nice job of pushing everybody to the outside. They have stopped several opportunities that have started in the middle of this rink.
They've blocked quite a few shots, but again, Black Ice to that loose puck first.
Penalties coming up, so a power play pending now for Black Ice, and they're going to take this one back and slow it down. Mazinski will make it over to the net, and now a good chance for Black Ice to set this up. PJ DiMartino, 9:34 to go. They've got the extra attacker on. 5-on-4 situation right now with the net empty for Black Ice on the delayed penalty. In, quick shot, loose in front, and Vanquish will work it back. It is going to be a holding call with 9:25 to go here in period number 2, and it looks like it's going to be Derek Burnett.
Well, that's just a hustle play by Tiffenworth. Tiffenworth, first one to that loose puck. Burnett all over him. He's going to pay the price and sit down. But again, they're the first ones to those loose pucks. The hustle is paying off here for Black Ice as they just keep chipping away against the Vanquish.
All right, power play opportunity here for the Black Ice now. 9:25 to go. First goal could be huge for either of these teams, and now power plays are even at 1 apiece. Daniel Lanois down in the corner on the far right side. He'll control, work it back to the point for Tiffenworth. To Kraft. Kraft will go low in the corner for Piscali. Back up for Kraft. to Tiffenworth to Anoy. Daniel Anoy, low corner. Chance in front. Keeping it to the outside right now. Good penalty killing by the Vanquish. That's a shot by Tiffenworth. That slapper goes wide.
That may have hit the post there.
Back to the point. Another shot. This one doesn't make it all the way through. That was blocked in front. Black Ice regrouping. Tyler Kraft to Tiffenworth. To Anoy. Daniel Anoy wanted to go with it, but couldn't keep it on his stick. A chance in front, and that one will just go wide. Oh, Piscali. Back to the point. Tiffenworth will try and glove it down.
Piscali's going to have nightmares of that opportunity.
Remember that play. 8:15 to go. 49 seconds left on the power play. Tiffenworth to Anoy. Anoy to Tiffenworth. Chance in front, trying to make something happen. Here's that shot. It will go up and off of the stick. Tyler Kraft with an opportunity there for the Black Ice. They're buzzing. These power plays have looked pretty even right now. Now Daniel Anoy works it in, down low, cuts in front, tries, shot, scores! And the Black Ice will pick one up off the play of Daniel Anoy. I believe it was Billy Piscali with the goal. And that is number 6 for him. But the play starts with Daniel Anoy, and it's a 1-0 Black Ice lead.
Anoy makes a stupendous move there on Zach Stone. Works right in on McCullum. I think it was knocked off his stick, but Johnny on the spot is Billy Piscali. He had a great opportunity moments ago. This time he makes no mistake. He buries it. Black Ice on the board first here in this Pro Championship.
I was just about to say we normally see higher scoring games, and this one might be a 1-0 changeover, but it's just the way that these two teams are playing this one methodically. They're playing a smarter puck control game.
Well, again, it's not about going down and taking chances as much as it is about not making mistakes. These two teams got here by playing those methodical games. They don't want to switch it up now. Black Ice will take their chances, but they don't want to give one up on the other end.
7:20 to go. It is a 1-0 Black Ice lead. Time will now become one of the bigger enemies for the Vanquish, and you're going to see this pace pick up because the Vanquish now in desperation mode.
Well, they have to play man-to-man, but they have to extend the pressure a little bit to try to get a turnover.
Back the other direction. Chance, side, in, scores!
Well,
the Black Ice have made it a 2-0 hockey game on a broken play in front of the net. Vinny Caligari is going to get credit for this one.
Well, it looks like it goes off a Vanquish player there. It barely goes over the line. The officials, great position there to shoot that goal down as it just crosses over the goal line. And Calgary gets a gift there as it goes off a Vanquish player in behind McCullum.
Oh, goodness. 6:59 to go. And the Black Ice, who came into this tournament as the 9th seed, are now leading 2-0 over the favorite Vanquish.
This is not a situation that the Vanquish like being in. They like playing with the lead. They are not a team that likes to come from behind because they want to control the puck. Now they're going to be forced to go up and down.
6:40 to go in the game. Black Ice lead this one by a score of 2-0. So now the tables have changed. Now it's the Black Ice that can play a little bit more of a methodical, don't make any mistakes game. 6:27 to go. Back in their own zone.
It's going to be interesting to see if they can play puck possession a little bit more. They've been one direction this game, and that's attacking. So now we'll see if they can hold the puck.
Do they have that defensive game? I see what you're saying. Vanquish now back inside, chance in front. They're going to try and force the issue. Other direction, though, Black Ice. It is Gerger. That is Matt. McCullum getting a little aggressive with that. Comes out and plays it around the boards, and that sets up a nice breakout here for Vanquish. They're going to go the other direction with it. Alex Jarinka, right side boards. Throws it in front, but nobody there to help him out. 5:45 to play in this second half. Josh Foote tries to go low in the corner for Samo. Samo keeps it. Back out almost to neutral territory for Stone. Stone in the corner, quick shot for Kozlowski. Mazinski the save.
Kozlowski's had a couple good opportunities in this hockey game. That one was right on top of the goaltender for Black Ice.
5:22 to play. 2-0 Black Ice, the other direction. Vanquish with all the control right now. It's Kozlowski up high. He's going to go down low into the corner. This shot will go high and wide, and that was by Michael Simone, number 27. Black Ice now. They're going to regain it. Come the other direction. That is P.J. DiMartino. He's going to work it in. Quick shot, and that'll be held on by McCollum. 2-0, Black Ice lead. Two to nothing. Black Ice leading this one with 4:55 to go. And now a chance here for the Vanquish. They've got to push the pressure. Kendall is in all alone. Great back check there by Gerger to break up the play. Time becoming a factor. And the Vanquish with a great opportunity there to cut this lead in half.
Gerger using that long reach. He came all the way back to stop that great scoring opportunity.
Black Ice the other direction. Quick shot here and an easy save by McCollum as he had the angle.
Well, Tiffenworth, a good shot there, but Kozlow gets beat as Kendall puts the puck between him. Gerger just does not give up on the play. This is the NARCh Pro Final, and no one's going to lose a step or anything there, and Gerger just going at it full bore to back check that one.
Daniel Lanois, he's been good on faceoffs all night long, loses this one, and the Vanquish will come the other direction. Chris Kendall again with a chance, not nearly as good as that last one off the draw in his own zone. He'll get pushed to the outside. Vanquish still controls the puck down low. That is Walzer. Out to the point. Quick shot. Doesn't make it through. High and wide off the net.
Burnett, a good opportunity there, but he's got to hit the net because he had traffic and he had guys down there hungry for a rebound.
Sebek plays catch with Walzer. Walzer will move it back over to Sebek. Quick shot. Bad angle. Majinski the save. Doesn't know where it is. Rebound late in front. Black Ice will pick it up and go the other direction with it now. It's a 2-on-2. Tries to thread a pass. It was Gerger. Won't happen. Black Ice still controls on this close near side boards.
Well, another good opportunity there is now you see Vanquish just throwing pucks at the net. They'll take a garbage goal anytime here because they haven't been able to score thus far. They want to get it towards the net. They want to pick up some loose change.
3:25 to go. Black Ice lead 2-0. They've got goals by Billy Pascali at 7:48 and Vincent Caligari at 6:59. Now another chance. A nice shot by Caligari and McCullum the save.
Caligari looking for goal number 2 there on that one.
Black Ice will stretch this one all the way back inside their own zone. That's number 26, Matt Gerger. He's content to hold on. 3 minutes to play. Final half. Long pass by the Black Ice will result in a turnover inside Vanquish territory. Michael Simone. Vanquish the other direction. Still Simone. This one will be over to number 61, Alex Jarinka. Turnover inside Black Ice territory. They'll come the other direction with it. KJ Tiffenworth. And now Billy Pascali. Back around. Vanquish net. Not going to take many chances here. Pascali going to try to cut in. Backhand pass. Great defense there by Vanquish. They're going to come the other direction. A turnover. You got to be careful about that down low. Kozlowski drops it off. Quick shot. That one goes high and wide. Samo teed one up. A lot of traffic in front of the net. That can help you, and that can hurt you. Another good chance. Walking out is Andy Cripps. And Majinski will make another save and hold on for the whistle. 2:02 to play in the second half.
Well, you're definitely seeing a speed disadvantage here for the Vanquishes. Cripps finally got a good opportunity, had the rebound after the initial backhand. Majinski going post to post to make that save. But Black Ice, they're just showing that they're the faster team right now. You see the likes of Alex Jarinka. He just can't keep up with the speed of this young Black Ice team, and that's forcing turnovers as they are all over. They're not sitting back whatsoever.
This is going to be a timeout for the Vanquish. They need to start strategizing here. I got to think that they're starting to think about pulling McCullum.
Well, you have to think about it. Only 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in this hockey game. Down by 2 goals. You've got to get the next goal for sure, and you have to get McCullum out there for the extra attacker.
What is Coach Tyler Svoboda saying to his guys right now?
Well, I have to think he's saying get the puck towards the net. Take some chances, jump the third man into the play, get some traffic in front of Majinski because he's been able to see every shot thus far.
And on the other side, Black Ice. Survival mode?
Definitely survival mode, but at the same time, you don't want to play stupid. You know what got you here thus far. get the puck, hold on to it, watch P.J. DiMartino. He's going to control that puck as much as possible.
Wyszynski has been up to the task, and now a penalty. I think this is going to be on the black ice. It is. It looks like it's Brogan Rafferty. Anthony Folletti is signaling a holding here.
Well, that's just devastating for Black Ice right now. That's the last thing you want to see is one of your players going off for a holding call, a face-off deep in your own end, and now they're going to get the extra man out there and possibly pull the goaltender, but it doesn't make it as imperative to pull the goaltender here. You're going to have the man advantage.
So it will be a 4-on-3. Second power play of the game for Vanquish. They are 0 for 1.
Big face-off.
Yeah, big face-off to the left of Wyszynski. This one won by Vanquish. They're going to bring it back. All right, set it up now. Walzer to Kozlowski. Shot doesn't make it all the way through. Walzer back to Kozlowski. Back to Walzer. Shot also doesn't make it through. Rebound and he scores! Patrick Sebek with a rifle of a shot from the right side.
He picks up the loose puck. Good block out in front by the Black Ice team. Sebek, Johnny on the spot, and he buries that one from an off angle over the shoulder of Wyszynski. A little indecision there by the officials, but they said goal.
Oh, look out. It is a one-goal game with 1:36 to play in this one. If you weren't thinking about pulling the goalie before, you're definitely thinking about it now. Face-off at center. Black Ice got on the board at 7:48 on the goal by Pascali with the assist to Anoy. Then it was Caliguri on the assist by Rafferty. That made it 2-0. And now with 1:36 to play, Patrick Sebek on the power play has made it a one-goal game. 2 power play goals in this one so far. Black Ice win the draw, control the puck, right-hand side. That is number 92, Nathan Gerger. 1:25 to play.
There you see it, Black Ice all over those loose pucks. They've been the faster team this entire hockey game.
They want to keep control. If they have control, it makes it tough for McCollum to come out, but he goes anyway.
There he goes, and remember, there's no red line, so the Black Ice team can ice the puck without any detriment to them.
Huge opportunity for them right now. Empty net, 2-1. Vanquish need to get things back to even here. Time becoming a factor. We're under a minute to go. Kozlowski hanging on. Moves it to Sebek. Sebek in shot! What a save by Wyszynski!
He got a piece of it.
Oh, what a save. The turnover now, and it's going to go the length of the ice. It's got it. It's in. 3-1 with 39 seconds to go, and P.J. DiMartino sends it. He can take that chance. 3-1 Black Ice.
That could be the nail in the coffin there. There is no icing. He can fire it down the rink. There's not going to be any stoppage of play to send it back down into the Black Ice end. And Wyszynski may have made the save of his life there seconds before that as he got a piece of a rifle off the stick of Sebek.
What an incredible save. The save of the game, and it just happens that quickly. A timeout now. This one going to be by the Black Ice. They're just going to map this out and play this smart, but that save by Wyszynski might be the one that we talk about for years to come.
Well, that's definitely the game changer right there because it goes right to his teammate DiMartino, who buries the empty netter. Good timeout here by Coach Jay Miro of Black Ice. He wants his team to think about it. 39 seconds left. You're ahead by 2 goals. But guess what? There's 39 seconds left. This game is far from over. Anything can happen. He wants to settle down this young team and say, hey, look, it's not over yet. Let's finish it out. Let's hear that final horn, and then we celebrate.
How important is this face-off?
Huge. It's huge.
It will be at center. It is a 3-1 game. Black Ice leading in this one. They are the underdog. 39 seconds to go. Kozlowski and Pascali will take this draw. In terms of face-offs, I think it's been pretty even. Black Ice maybe with a small edge on wins.
Well, you have to look at it. It's the wins, but it's those loose puck battles that Black Ice is winning every time. Even when Vanquish have won the draws, it's been the wingers on the face-off circle beating the defensemen of the Vanquish, and Black Ice picks up those loose pucks.
Here's the draw. It will be won by Vanquish. Step number 1, net empty. 5-on-4 opportunity. Vanquish down low. Walzer to the point. Quick shot through traffic, won't make it all the way through. 20 seconds to go. And now a chance. The length of the ice, it'll be Gerger. He's all alone, he's gonna salt it away. He scores! Empty net, no problem, 11 seconds to go. It is a 4-1 lead for the Black Ice, and it is all but over now.
Well, you didn't want to celebrate with 39 seconds, but I think it's safe to say you could put on your party hats with 11 seconds left in a 3-goal hockey game.
Oh, they know it too. 4-1 lead by the Black Ice with 11 seconds to go, and the Vanquish know it.
Nabil Gurgis has been there on the winning side of this hockey game before. He's going to end up just a bit short on this one, so if he's experienced both emotions here in the pro final.
Face off at center, it's all but over, 9 seconds to go, and that is gonna do it. The celebration begins. The Black Ice are your 2014 NARCH Pro Champion. They defeat Vanquish by a score of 4-1, and the number 9 seed is the Cinderella story, and she's wearing yellow jerseys.
I tell you what, who would have thought as they come in as the number 9 seed, they had to take the toughest road possible to get here, and now they're taking the glory.
A 4-1 win. The Black Ice are your champions. We'll wrap it up when we come back. Back inside the Breakaway Sports Pub in Germain Arena in Estero, Florida. The 2014 NARCH Pro Championship is in the books. Black Ice with a huge win over Vanquish by a final score of 4-1. The party and the cup are making their rounds up here already, but before we get to all of that, interviews and a recap, let's send it down to the locker room for some reactions immediately following the game.
I can't even put into words what this
No, I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
And honestly, I'm so happy we did it with the boys and the guys that always play, 18s on up, and that's how we do it.
Well, Jeremy Ellis, clearly a lot of excitement in that locker room, some emotional speeches as well. You can tell that that win for those guys means a lot.
That's right. These guys have grown up playing our sport of roller hockey. So this is the ultimate trophy for these guys. Just like a kid that gets up and goes to the ice rink at 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get that Stanley Cup, this NARCH Pro Trophy, it's the same feeling, and those guys have finally experienced it.
Let's talk about our keys to the game and how they played out. We said it was going to be a goaltending battle, and for the most part it was. Essentially a 2-1 hockey game. We saw McCullum and Mazinski really battle it out.
That's right. McCullum was steadfast throughout this hockey game. Machinsky did likewise for his Black Ice team. No score going into the half, so each team really couldn't put one past either goaltender.
Let's take a look back at the scoring summary and how things broke out. At the end of one, it was a scoreless game. And then in the second half, things broke open. Black Ice got on the board at 7:46 with a nice goal by William Pascali. It was scored on the power play with the assist by Daniel Lanoy.
Well, on the power play, it's always a desperate situation as the defending team scrambles around in that 4-on-3 situation. You saw Lanoy make an excellent move there on the defender. The puck was knocked off his stick, but it ended up right on the blade of Pascali, and Pascali's going to bury that one 99 out of 100 times.
Just a little over a minute later at 6:59, it was the Black Ice that struck again, and it was a huge goal that made it 2-0. Vincent Caligari, who had played fantastic the entire time, got the goal with Rafferty picking up the assist.
Well, this was an interesting situation because I still believe this went off the stick of one of the Vanquish players, Nick. It barely crossed the goal line. Good positioning by official Brett Martin. He was right there, and he signaled goal right away to make it 2-0.
Vanquish would take advantage of a power play opportunity, and with 1:36 left in this hockey game, they made it a 1-goal game. It was a 2-1 score off of the stick of the Czech, Patrick Sebek, unassisted.
Sebek will bury that all the time. He comes off, he was down low, he picked up the rebound and fired it home past Machinsky. So Sebek cut into that lead, making it 2-1.
Things stepped up a little bit from there. A timeout by both teams, and now we have a situation where Vanquish is getting desperate. They pull the goaltender. McCullum heads to the bench. Empty net. Black Ice capitalizes right away. PJ DiMartino, who had been active the entire hockey game, nets an empty netter, makes it 3-1.
Well, if you remember, one of the differences that we talked about, there is no icing in the roller hockey game. So the Black Ice team can take chances. They can fire it all the way down and take their shots at that empty net. DiMartino picked up a loose puck. He sent it all the way down the rink, and it tucked inside the bar to make it a 3-1 game.
No real option here for Vanquish. They had to keep McCullum out of the net, and Black Ice once again capitalized on the empty net with 11 seconds to go. They salted it away. It was Nathan Gerger with the assist from PJ DiMartino to make it 4-1 and essentially wrap it up.
Well, DiMartino all over it again, as it was a 5-on-4 situation. We said he's one of the top defenders. He was the catalyst on that play. Gerger picked up the loose puck, and all he had to do was send it between the pipes and close it out for the Black Ice.
So a 4-1 final and a huge victory for the Black Ice. We've got more coming up, including the head coach of the Black Ice, Jay Muro, when we return to the Germain Arena right after this. All right, welcome back inside the Breakaway Sports Pub at Germain Arena one more time. And joining us, the gentleman behind the Black Ice victory, the masterminds, if you will, coaches Jason Muro and Aaron Weiss. Guys, take me through it. You were the new breed coming into this against the old guard, and you come away with a 4-1 victory.
I know, it started in the morning with the first game, and it just went from there. I can never be more proud of the guys. I'll never forget this day. If I never win another game in this sport, today will my swan song. It's pretty good. It's just, I couldn't believe it. So many of my guys are so young. We won a couple other divisions, and they played so great. But to do what we did today against the teams we had to face, which are all phenomenal teams and top talents, it's something else.
Jay, they talk about the journey sometimes being more worthwhile than the destination. Is that the case here?
I don't know, just today seeing the kids come together and believe, you know, we just barely snuck in. We were a 9th seed, had to play last night. We were lucky to get a win there, and then all day today with 3 games, and they played better and better, and it was amazing. Like, I don't know, I'm like speechless today. I just don't know, and I don't know how to handle this.
Well, with me as well, assistant coach Aaron Weiss of the Black Ice. And Aaron, you and Jason have basically cultivated this team here. You grew a little seed. It was small players coming up as squirts. The ultimate prize was that NARCH Pro Championship. They finally did it. You watch this team grow up. Can you believe what's just happened here tonight?
It's unbelievable, and it seemed to all happen overnight because these kids with this talent, I mean, to play against these veteran teams and do what they did out there, show their patience, and just play as a team, it's just amazing to see it. It was wonderful.
When this playoff run started, you came in as a number 9 seed. You knew it was going to be a tough road. Did you say anything to these guys? Was it the expectation to end up like this, or did you just say, hey, let's make a great run?
Well, you know what we talked about? We didn't fool anybody. We said, hey, we're the underdog. You know, that first playing game, you know what, it was anybody's game. We played well, and we kind of built off that momentum. And we said, you know what, we know these sniper guys. We could play with them. And we just played out of this world. And from there, we started believing in ourselves. So, you know what, we could beat anybody out there. And that's what we did. So, very proud again.
All right, guys, I don't know if I want the answer to this question or not, but what's in store for this guy tonight?
Hopefully nothing much. I'm an old guy. I don't go too hard, but the kids are going to enjoy themselves because they deserve it. You know, I enjoyed everything they gave me today, and that's really all I need, and a bed.
Aaron, Jay, always a pleasure. Congratulations on the win. Absolutely incredible.
Thanks, Nick. Good seeing you, buddy.
All right, guys. We'll be back for one more time here in the Breakaway Sports Pub to wrap things up. Black Ice win the NARCH Pro Championship 4-1 over Vanquish. One last time from the Breakaway Sports Pub in Germain Arena here in Estero, Florida. It is all over with. A Black Ice 4-1 victory over Vanquish. They are your NARCH Pro champions. Your final thoughts, Jeremy?
Well, this is a monumental event for our sport of roller hockey. This Black Ice program started out long time ago by head coaches Jason Muro and Aaron Weiss. They took a group of young lads and took them all the way up to the top, and they've climbed the mountain. They now hoist the ultimate prize in roller hockey, a NARCH Pro Championship.
And they will celebrate with that trophy tonight. No doubt they're doing it behind us right now. It was an exciting finish. The start, well, maybe a little bit slow, but a fantastic finish that saw 5 goals scored in that second half. 4 of them belonging to the Black Ice, and that was good enough for a 4-1 victory over Vanquish. For Jeremy Ellis, I'm Nick Gismondi saying so long from the 2014 NARCH Pro Championships in Estero, Florida.